Hello, and welcome to our 6th field test of our World War II VR FPS. Last time, we took a look at some German small arms and explosives. So I thought this time we would head out to the Greenwood Ranges and check out what the Americans have for grenades and anti-tank weapons and explosives. Now we're at the smaller bomb range portion of the Greenwood Ranges, and I believe it's not too far from the entrance here where we need to go. So, yeah, this looks like it right here. So why don't we pull in, and we can get started. Great. So here we are at the small range. I think it's about 50 yards long. There's some markers here and stuff. So we can stand at the sandbags here and lob some grenades and try it out. So why don't we go ahead, and we got these kits that we can try. The one that we'll pick here is the assault kit, since that has the most grenades. There's 3 grenades in the assault kit currently, whereas the other 2 are limited to 2. So our grenades here are on the side, and it's the standard Mark II fragmentation grenade. I'm sure you've seen this style grenade before. You pull the pin here, the handle flies off, and then you can throw it. Now, until we actually arm it, you can't throw it. It just goes back into your inventory if you let go of it. So we'll grab it again, and now we'll pull the pin and give it a try. The lob here. Excellent. Let's grab another one. Add some more distance. Then we'll grab the third one here. Let's try an overhand. Didn't get very much distance on that one. Okay, why don't we grab some more? Just run over here and pick up the kit again. Refresh our inventory. Why don't we try like a speed run? Let's see how many we can get out. Okay, limber up here. Ready to go? Okay. There we go. Grenade spam. Whoa, that one made it all the way down to the Kugelwagen there. Now the reason how come the boys have brought out the Kugelwagen is that we want to try anti-tank weapon. Now we haven't seen this yet here. We have the bazooka as part of the American anti-tank kit. So we'll go ahead and grab that. And let's head out here now. We have the bazooka down here. We can pick that up, and you can hold it with both hands. It is recoilless, so it doesn't jerk around very much at all. You load it, a rocket in through the back here, and the sights here. You look through this little hole here, and you line it up with one of these little points here, and that kind of gives you your range on the bazooka. So if you look at the top marker, then that's the shortest distance, and then each one angles up the bazooka, and you could look down to this one for really long distances here. So go ahead and grab that. Now the camera is on my left side here, so I'll let you guys look through the sight and see what I see when looking through my right eye. So if we were to go for the car there, go for the topmost sight at the end there, can switch to the next one down, and then the third one, and then there's the extreme one there. I don't know if that's really intended to be a sight or not, but you do what you gotta do during a time of war, right? So I think for this distance here, we can go for the top one. So I'll line this one up with my left eye so you can see what I see, and let it go. Okay, so a bazooka rocket definitely takes out the Kugelwagen. Excellent. Now to reload it, grab another rocket. You just load it in the end, and now it's ready to go. So if we wanted to, let's just hit the embankment there at the back. So we'll just shoot over car. Great. Now that time I was looking through my right eye, so from your perspective then, you got to see it to the side. grab another rocket, put it in, and then here, I'll just fire with single hand here. Let's see how accurate I can be. I'll try to hit the car again. Oh, way too short. We'll take our last rocket, put that in. Let's see if I can do it. Ah, too high that time. Oh, that's okay. It's already destroyed anyway, so we don't need to destroy it anymore. So that is the bazooka. So why don't we head out? I understand that the boys have set up a nice surprise for us further down the range. We just have to go down the road here, and I believe it's the first right that we take. Let's take a look out here. Yeah, so that way back, there's the HQ. Yeah, I think it might be down by that rock down there. I'm not sure, but let's go ahead and take a look. So we'll get back into the truck here and back it up, and we'll head out. Okay. Back this up slowly. That's probably good enough. Hard right. Let's see if we can clear those rocks. Nope. Not quite. Get up some more. There we go. Great, we'll take it nice and easy here. And we'll take this forest path here, it looks like. Quite narrow here. This is a large truck. Take it nice and easy. Okay, we got the hill here to gun it on the hill. Okay, slow down here. Actually, why don't we stop right here? Great. So out here in the clearing, then we have 3 Sherman tanks set up, and it's my understanding that these tanks, they've had some manufacturing defects or something with them, and rather than send them back to be melted down, they've decided to put them out in the clearing, and some planes will be by later today, and they're going to do target practice on these. But until then, we have full access to these tanks to do what we'd like. So I think, why don't we start? We saw what the bazooka could do against a non-armored target. Why don't we go ahead and use the bazooka, and we can use this on that Sherman there. So, oh, right. We used up all 4 rockets back there, so we'll have to get some more. Fortunately, that's why I brought this truck along instead of taking the Jeep, which is much easier to drive through the forest here. So at the back of this truck, I have it set up so that we have a couple of kits that we have access to at all times where the truck is. Normally this is just a transport truck, so I don't know that we'll see kits outside of these test environments. But on the left there, you can see the bazooka sticking up, so let's go ahead in the back here, climb inside, we'll grab the kit, and we'll exit the truck, and now let's head back out. Why don't we'll pick this left Sherman here first, okay? What I'm going to do is I'm going to fire some rounds into the back of it. Now with armored vehicles, it does matter on the facing that you take to them. So in the back here, that's the weakest part of the Sherman. And if you were to fire the bazooka at either side, then that is stronger than the back. And then the front of the Sherman is the strongest, so it would take the most amount of rockets from the bazooka to take out the Sherman. Also, the angle that you hit it at does matter. You have, on the Sherman anyways, about a 10-degree leeway as to hitting it dead on. But outside of that, the sharper the angle to the surface that you hit, the less damage you're going to end up doing. So if you can hit it dead on in the back, then that's the most you can do to a Sherman. And different armored vehicles may have different configurations and weaknesses about them. So why don't we go ahead, we'll grab our bazooka again, and start it off loaded here. So I will take this. So this shot here, why don't I'll look through my left eye with this shot, and you guys can see what I see. It's close enough. I should be able to use the top tick there, and yep, I'm pretty sure that was a hit. Take another rocket. This time I will fire with my right eye here. Aim a little higher there, make sure we get it. Okay, so 2 rockets from the bazooka can take out a Sherman from the back when you hit it dead on. Excellent. Now, just out of curiosity, we got 2 more rockets here before I move on to the next thing. Let's take them, and I'm going to aim for the bottom of the tree line back there, but for this rocket, I'll use the 2nd notch, 3rd, and then for the last one, we'll choose the 3rd notch, and we'll see how far we can have this go. So I'm looking bottom of the forest in the 2nd little tick there. Okay, cool. We'll grab the next one, and we'll see what kind of distance we get on the bottom tick. So I'm looking at that tick there, and again, bottom of the forest. Wow, we might have actually hit the trees back there. That's quite a range on it. So that is the bazooka. Now for the last explosive item here. Now this is shared between both the Americans and the German kits, specifically the engineering kit. And so let's go in here. Fortunately, I have an engineering kit right here. We will grab that and exit the truck here. Now, for the engineering kit here, let's just go out here, get some space away from our truck. We don't want to accidentally blow that up and have to walk home. In addition to the Grand and the pistol, and they have the same grenades as well. All the Americans have those grenades. We now have down here on the right-hand side, we have sticky dynamite. Now, this dynamite bundle here, in order to arm it, just like you would a grenade that needs to be armed. So for this bundle, what you need to do is we have to push the fuse into the bundle here. So we'll do that. There. So now this is ready to go, and I can now throw this. Okay, into the grass there. Now on my left side here, I have a hand detonator. Now this is a plunger style. I know that they also had some twisting styles as well, but this particular one is a hand plunger. It's quite satisfying to smack it. So I think it was over there where I put that bundle, so let's go ahead and trigger it. Okay, that's quite an explosion, eh? You have about a 50-meter range to that, and it will trigger as many bundles as you have out there. There is some maximum limit, but you only carry 4 at a time, so you'd have to go back and get some more. So why don't we, that was 1, why don't we do 2? That one there. You don't want to get too close to this, because it will kill you. I think that's far enough away. Okay, let's try this. Great. Now, I think we should try these explosives on those last 2 Shermans there. But before we do, I'm going to have to get some more because I'm down to 1, and don't think 1 will do it, especially not for 2 of them. So let's go back here to the truck. We'll run back to the truck here, and we will get some more. Like that. Great. Actually, the Shermans are on this side here. So let's run out here to the Shermans. We'll go for the one on the right. We'll put a couple of dynamite bundles on that, and then we'll go for the left one. Okay. Now these bundles, you don't get the same amount of throw on them as you do a grenade. They're definitely, heavier. So you got to get in close to that tank, but then the payoff is big. So the other thing about these explosives is if they are attached to a vehicle, especially an armored one like this, then facing doesn't matter. Put them on the back, on the front, they'll do the same job, okay? That's I mean, you got to get in close to do it as opposed to a bazooka, so there has to be some kind of advantage for that. So put that up there, and then we'll put in the fuse. Put that one. Yep, that works. And now over here on this Sherman. Okay. Grab another one. Put that. Yep. Have the light there. This guy somewhere. Perfect. Okay. So let's head out. Okay, here. We'll go to this little tiny clearing here in the grass, okay? Yeah. You know, I don't feel quite safe enough yet. Let's just go back a little bit further and see. Okay. Okay, I think we're good here. So we'll grab the hand detonator and shall we count it down? Okay, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Now we have 3 blown up Shermans. Okay, I hope you enjoyed today's field test. I know I did. Until next time, bye-bye.